So many people at Lumina Square today. Phaethon!
No, that's not Phaethon, it's Nullface. It's not surprising you confused them. Ever since Phaethon went quiet, Nullface has been one of the top proxies.
What's so great about Nullface? Are they really that good? Up against the famed Section 6 with the Void Hunter Miyabi in charge? I'd say Nullface is out of options.
Lady Miyabi is here! The rest of Section 6! Lady Miyabi! Please step on me!
My heart has something to say!
Sokaku! Dog, wanna be my... No, that came out all wrong.
No wonder it's so crowded. They're all fans of Section 6. Looks like they're hosting an event here. Should we get out of here? We don't want to be another notch on Section 6's belt like Nullface.
What are you talking about, Belle? We're law-abiding citizens.
What's wrong, Deputy Chief?
It's probably just my imagination, but I feel like something is about to happen. You're the HIA rep who booked to discuss cooperation today, right?
Yeah. I'm going to respond clearly and directly, explain why I'm here.
Did you mean to say that out loud?
I'm so sorry. That's me. I'm me. I'm the HIA rep. I swear I didn't sound this stupid when I was practicing in my head, but just thinking about
Please relax. We're no different from any other...
Yanagi, can I skip the next chief briefing? I'd like to continue my training of never attending briefings.
That training will only get you complaints and a bonus cut. You have to attend the briefing, Chief.
Nagi, what's this lunchbox with berry a meal written on it? Is it a snack? Can I eat it?
No, you can't. That's medicine. Asaba brought it to use as proof when he was pretending he had a stomachache to get a sick day.
What? Deputy Chief, how did you know I was faking it? I mean, how could you accuse me of that?
Because the sick leave request you submitted last week had a photo of this exact same box. I've rejected tonight's leave request on behalf of the Chief, so don't forget about your night shift. Forgive me. Now, where were we?
You were saying you're no different from the other task forces?
Exactly. Everyone's personalities are just a little more distinct. So let's get to the matter at hand. What did you want to discuss?
Oh, right. I'm here on behalf of the HIA to invite Section 6 to participate in a test of our latest next-gen VR system. All the necessary application processes have already been confirmed with the higher-ups.
Ah, so that's what it is. Yes, I did receive a note from the department head, assisting our partner organization in refining their new VR system by entering the virtual space as test users to evaluate system. But if I remember correctly, it said it would be voluntary. If you'll allow me to ask it.
If participating in this means I can skip the briefing?
Do we get to go to the HIA club? Oh, they've got snacks there! I want to go!
Aha! Doing the VR test means I can skip my shift?
They always come together in moments like this. All right, as you can see, Section 6 is willing to participate in the VR test. We'll head to the specified address. We look forward to working with you.
Fantastic! I'm gonna tell everyone at the office that it was my professional communication skills that got Section 6 to work with us. Maybe I'll even sneak a selfie.
You're thinking out loud again. And this is a classified area, so...
Gasp! Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, you're back!
Yes, they'll be arriving here shortly. Since we have some time before we begin, there's something I'm curious about and would like to ask you if...
Of course! Where would you like to start? Here's my electronic medical record with all my physiological information, and here's my knock-knock ID. Just scan it to add me as a friend. No verification needed.
Oh, hold on. You misunderstand. I'm not interested in you personally. I just wanted to ask a few technical questions.
I see. Sorry about that. I got a little excited there and missed it.
Concealing your tears with laughter just makes you sound even more pitiful. Our mission is to collaborate across departments to help the HIA test their latest VR system. Basically, the core feature of this new VR system is its unprecedented deep sync with sensory nerves. Simulations with such deep levels of immersion are better at tricking the brain into improved training results by convincing your body. The plan is to roll out this new VR platform to public security, the Defense Force, regular investigators, and even the general public. So a standardized value system. Our task is to enter the simulation. Any questions?
I've got a question.
I've already persuaded the staff to help us submit the task report after it's completed. So you'll just need to notify the director when we're done, Chief.
No further questions from me.
Me!
The HIA will provide us with work meals and some snacks. I've asked them to allocate extra for you, Sakaku.
Yay! You're the best, Nagi!
I have a question as well.
No, you may not take any leave. All right then, if there are no further questions...
Wait, Deputy Chief, I wasn't asking about taking any leave.
Oh, my mistake. That's odd.
Odd? I think it's odd that you know the answer before even hearing the question. If I tried that with the girls in the intelligence unit, they'd think I was stalking them.
Okay, so what's your question?
How long are we supposed to conduct comprehensive battles?
There is no time restriction. It depends on the HIA's requirements. However, based on the design of this test system, the session will end automatically once we defeat all the test monsters.
What's that book you're holding?
It's the technical manual for the VR system. I borrowed it from the staff. Most of the information I just shared came from it.
What does it say on page 273?
It covers the 3 methods for initiating safe mode within the system and an analysis.
That's weird! You said that without even flipping through the book! Did you memorize the whole thing? If you keep this up, you'll start losing your hair.
Yanagi, I want you to be the executor of my estate after I retire.
It's a little early to be planning for that, Chief. All right, let's put the strange questions aside and get ready to start testing.
Nagi, are there any unknown dangers in this virtual world?
Don't worry, the HIA staff will be with us every step of the way. I'll be here. I'll take care of everyone.
Wow! This is so cool! It feels just like being outside! Oh! And I've got this!
Yeah? Let me see that. It's got a realistic weight, too. All right, then.
My
My weapon feels perfect too. Simulating it to this level, well done.
Oh, wow, getting complimented by Miyabi. I'll never forget this day. To make testing easier, I've added a progress marker for everyone. When it turns green, it means the background data collection is done.
And that's the sign we're done for the day, right?
Well then, let's begin the combat test.
The first batch of test targets has been deployed.
So it's rebels.
They talk less than actual rebels, which is good.
Roger. The second batch of test targets has been deployed.
It's ethereals! Even though they're fake.
Real or fake, evil must be slain.
Enemy evaded. Surrender! There's public security too? Is this a training program for
Interesting.
Hollow Raiders?
I've always wanted to see what they can do.
Mind and body.
Test target deployed.
The data has been collected, and that concludes the test. Thank you everyone for...
That was a solid combat simulation. Almost too real. The downside is, it ended too quickly. Now I have to sit through that meeting when we...
I'd much rather slack off here than work overtime. Wait, that's not right. Even though my body's resting, my mind's been working overtime. I haven't slacked off at all. This is cyber overtime. Mental exhaustion. Deputy Chief, what's another way to describe it?
Karma. But we did finish sooner than expected. Was the data collection...
Everything went smoothly. To avoid delaying everyone's work, we accelerated the back-end data modeling process.
I didn't realize that was possible. It wasn't listed in the technical manual. Good job, everyone. Do you still want a group photo? Since we're done early,
Group photo?
Didn't you say you wanted to sneak us some...
Oh, yeah, I did say that. But I know Section 6...
Huh? We're heading straight back. But what if...
We'll have the meals packed up and delivered to you. I'll bring up the logout menu now. Please hit confirm when you're...
Thanks.
You have now logged out of the system.
It's just like being inside a...
Please stop reading my mind, Deputy Chief. This is really starting to scare...
You're scared of an empty square?
No. I'm scared of how many times your mommy has seen right through my leave requests.
My mommy? I've only got a sister.
Let's share our findings on the investigation. Chief, have you got anything?
Nothing. No matter how much I wave my sword around, nobody's coming to take a group photo or a selfie.
I couldn't find anyone either. Feels like I'd be hiding until my tummy started growling if I played hide-and-seek here. Uh-huh. My tummy isn't growling. Why? I've been running around investigating all day. Why am I not hungry? Am I sick?
So, Kaku, do you really need to bug the Deputy Chief with stuff like this? Want to hear my theory about what's going on?
Go on.
New Eridu has been hit by a deadly plague. Everyone must have been evacuated from Lumina Square while we were running those combat tests. As carriers of the virus, we've now been quarantined and cut off from everyone in this big empty square. Miss Tsukishiro, you hit me! Not even the Chief has done that before! Chief, put your hands down. That wasn't an invitation for you to hit me, too. Just because I was talking about the plot from a movie I watched last night doesn't mean you had to hit me.
My apologies.
Huh? And you're asking me if it hurt? You sound like one of those mean homeroom teachers. No, it did not hurt. That's weird.
Just as I thought. This empty square we're in, the lack of fans hounding our chief, Sakaku's tummy, Asaba's lack of pain. Instead of assuming thousands of people could be teleported away, let's begin with the assumption that the problem here lies with...
Are you saying...
Yes, we're still in the virtual environment. For some reason, we haven't been able to log out.
I see.
Our brains? Are they in danger?
Don't worry. Just in case, I can activate safety mode for everyone. I still remember the method outlined in the technical...
I'm sorry for running my mouth earlier, Deputy Chief. From now on, I'll fully support you memorizing the manual. And I'll buy you the finest hair conditioner on the market.
Okay, get me the latest shampoo from Carliche. All right, team. Let's head back to the HIA Club and try to find another way of logging out.
Safe mode active.
All right, you're up. Sakaku, come here.
Okay, Nagi.
Sakaku, Asaba, what's wrong?
Whoa! No! Nagi, why isn't my body listening to me?
Oh, she's right. My body. It's like it's being controlled by something else.
What? Chief, are you okay?
I'm not. I had the urge to kill you about 5 minutes ago. Yanagi.
Leave it to me, Miyabi. So this truly isn't the real world. Someone's tampered with things, preventing us from leaving.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6, Heroes of New Eridu. I'm afraid no one in this world needs your salvation.
That logo, it's...
You're going to be trapped here until you're...
Oh...
You're finally awake, Sakaku.
My head still hurts.
Looks like the pain feedback in the test system has been fully engaged. I'm sorry for being a bit rough earlier. I had to make sure to stop everyone.
It's okay, Nagi. My headache isn't because of you. More like from our...
Seems like we're all in the same...
A massive headache, then losing control and attacking team.
Now we can be sure our failure to log out of the VR system was not an accident. While everyone was unconscious, the enemy sent a threat.
That was brazen. Any idea?
It's just speculation at this point, but the fact that the enemy was able to display information in front of us proves they've gained partial control over the VR...
So waiting for rescue isn't a good idea. But if we act recklessly, we might fall into the enemy's trap.
But can they really set a trap without even showing up?
This is a virtual world, and we're just data entities fully synced with our senses. Whoever controls the system is like a god here. They can...
The enemy delivered a threat at the risk of exposing their identity. Or perhaps that's what they want.
What do you mean?
As long as we can't figure out what they're capable of, the enemy will seem like a god. They flex their power to... They want to restrict our movements and keep us in...
How did you come to this conclusion?
Our enemy threatened to destroy our brains by eliminating our data entities. Their attempt to seize control of our bodies and attack our allies was one such. But if they had truly seized full control of this system, they could have resorted to far more efficient... They could have simply destroyed our data, implanted a virus, ordered us to end ourselves, or even eradicated us along with this realm. But they didn't. So it's very possible they simply can't, because they don't have full control.
That's possible, but maybe they're just not as devious as you and haven't considered doing it.
I'd say that's impossible, because they're up against us, Section 6. They can't beat us in the real world, so they've gone to great lengths to trap us in the virtual world. We have the most promising Void Hunter in New Eridu, so if I were the enemy, I'd want to take us out quickly. The more they bluff, the more it proves there's still something...
You're the most cautious person I know. I've never seen you take action.
I think I'm the most cautious person you've ever met, too. What you've just heard are speculations from the most cautious of people. But I'm not taking risks because I'm reckless. Quite the contrary. The situation is dire.
It's been a while since you spoke to Harumasa in such a serious tone, Yanagi. This reminds me of our first days in...
Everyone, do you trust me?
Well, you've laid it all out, and I don't have any other...
Like Harumasa said, this is all just speculation without any solid evidence. If we're wrong, things could get worse. And there's...
Aw, Nagi's tail is drooping. Oh wait! Nagi doesn't have a tail!
But I have faith in you. As the chief, I'll take full responsibility for whatever happens. Just tell us what to do.
Thank you, everyone. As for what we should do, I'm sure you all remember in the previous combat test, there were still 3 monsters left.
Yeah. They said they'd already gotten the data they wanted.
Exactly. And do you remember the briefing before the operation? Once all test monsters are defeated, the test will...
Got it. So we need to go back to the test stage and finish off the...
This is the best approach given the situation. But I'm sure they have partial control over the system and will stop at nothing to eliminate us. We're...
Are you worried now?
No. It's our enemy who should be worried. Are you hearing this, you shady coward? You're messing with... The enemy has access permissions to allow them to change the stage environment. Keep your eyes open! A perfect opportunity. There's a test target right up ahead.
Huh. Still bouncing around. Did I miss?
The feel of the strike is fine.
The enemy is tampering with monster data in the background. Surrender! Perfect coordination. Everyone, watch out! These monsters are cheating!
Alrighty! Just don't blink! Ah!
Press the attack! disadvantage in a drawn-out battle. Let's go after the target first. A joint effort. Resistance is futile. A joint effort. Surrender.
Around and around and stop!
I'll handle it.
Maggie, I see it! Hey! Stop right there! How about this? Yeah!
Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Taking down cheating enemies? I impressed even myself.
I'm enjoying the fight too.
Avoiding the fight like this. It must be one of the missing test monsters. Found you. Huh? This old trick? Chief Miyabi, now! There's no hiding instinct. You know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
You're never leaving.
We're back in the HIA room again!
Whew, I'm exhausted.
Maggie, you did it!
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
Do you remember the key phrase to start the test?
Yeah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights. Or something like that.
No, Sokaku. It was more like to shine the light of justice.
That's just the version you wanted, Chief. The correct phrase was, to protect the city, I shall become the...
It's rare for Asaba to remember such details, especially at work. You can recite the slogan.
Wait, so you guys conveniently forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Oh, fine, I'll do it. But don't stare at me. It'll make it even more... to protect... Huh? Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words?
What?
Aww.
Why are you all staring at me, Enna? And why are you all so tall, Enna? Wait. Why am I...
Asaba?
What's going on? Is this some kind of prank, Enna? What?
Harumasa.
Hold on. No. But why? Where's my body? Is this for real? I mean, sure, my old body wasn't perfect, but this stuff...
Aw, cheer up, Harumasa. You're not useless.
Now's really not the time for that, and
It's that person.
The know-it-all intel officer. Dragging it just as planned. My strategy worked. The enemy made a mistake. Thanks to your foolishness, those battles gave me all the data I needed to take over this system. Your teammate's data model is complete. I've made some small optimizations to it. Soon... Didn't I tell you? That archer was the first. Next is the kid, and then the pride of the Hoshimi family. And I want you to watch as your...
Sakaku?
Don't listen to that ugly loser. I don't really understand what it was talking about. But I do know one thing. It was showing its fake...
Hey! Is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku? Oh?
I told you, I'm slowly seizing control of this system. Soon.
I get it now.
Too bad.
That means you're admitting it yourself. You haven't taken over this system, and it's reassuring to see that you've provided me with
You think you're so clever. Let's see if you're still smiling then.
Hey, you sneaky little creep! Don't run, Nena! Where are the others? Darn it! The path's blocked. Should we go around, Nena?
Look around.
Blocked again! It's a dead ender!
The wall on the left doesn't seem very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
Awesome, Enna! I get the feeling it's trying to lure us in, Enna.
At this point, the only option is to catch up and take it down as fast as possible. Resistance is futile. We press on. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay.
Deputy Chief! There's another wall here that can be broken, Enna.
Great! Let's take the shortcut as well.
Get out of the way, Enna! Don't block the path!
Let's make this quick. Resistance is futile. Waste of time. Mind and body. Surrender! I think I hear something.
Tsukishiro, that's...
Sukaku, Mia... Oh no, there's nowhere to go.
Nagi said we can't let the chief's data get stolen so quickly. Leave this to me.
Sukaku is giving it her all. But even so, it won't be a... hey, Tsukishiro? Oh, no, Anna. No, Anna.
Nagi!
Yanagi! Forget about me! Get out of there!
I told you your resistance is useless.
Really? Hurting must be you.
Damn it! Tsukishiro Yanagi!
Stage complete.
I knew trusting you was the right thing to do, Nagi.
I don't like just sitting here watching while my teammates fight, without being able to help.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line like, I'm just an office worker. Something to rub it.
Technically, I am an office worker, and you've done a great job as a bangbu, Haru. Huh? Why?
You! Curse you! A mere intelligence officer.
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the test monsters meant you finally had to act? With 1 more to go, your plan...
Arrogant as always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammates...
I have faith in them. You know nothing of...
You don't need your teammates to teach you how to act cool. You're pretty good at throwing out those cheesy comic book...
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried manipulating the data.
Yeah, I agree with you on this one.
Oh? It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get you some special treatment as a prisoner. Maybe a pork cutlet that Sukaku hasn't already...
If it weren't for your interference, I'd have already dealt with those 3. So I've decided to stop wasting time on...
Hold on.
Get out of my world.
Wait! Wait!
Miss...
I...
Ah! Mitsukishiro! You're awake! Miss Tsukishiro, the login link has been re-established, but part of the system is still under the enemy's control. The message authentication information missing keeps popping up.
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What's that in your hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge? That's a really unique design. Is it official?
That's not important. Please take this badge to the specialist team.
This is... Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication.
Yes, but it's too risky. Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode. Even the pain feedback protection will be disabled.
There's something I'd like to confirm.
What is it?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm talking about the content in this user guide. This system creates an immersive virtual realm synced with the user's senses. Once all test monsters are defeated, the session... According to the specialists, these rules are
of course! These are the core rules governing the...
Great. Then I'm going into the system. My teammates are still out there.
No, that's just what I'm saying out loud. My inner thoughts are way more embarrassing. If I were to say them out loud, you'd never look at me the same again. But since you've made up your mind, I'll give it my all to support you. I swear, as the I pray to the founders of Eridu, to Lady Sunbringer, and the leftover noodles from lunch. I pray for the safety of you and every...
Thank you. This is like something out of a nightmare.
So this is what nightmares are like.
Wait, Chief, you've never had one?
No, never. Miyabi's combat data collection progress.
Miyabi, there's no time!
There's no need. Have you already uncovered?
Yes, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collect. You've got a plan to take them down, right?
I do, Chief.
Miyabi's combat data collect. Then I'll leave it to you. Miyabi's combat data collection.
To protect the city, I, Tsukishiro Yanagi, become light. Sorry, everyone. I got here too late. Leave the rest to me. It doesn't matter how many cheating monsters show up.
Impressive, Deputy Chief. You're not gonna turn to a Bangalore too, in them.
We press on. You surrender.
If only I had a bamboo-sized sword. I'd like to join the fight too, Enna.
Don't worry, Chief. Leave it to me. Waste of time.
You see, Enna, she's coming.
Resistance is futile.
Yanagi, the fake is about to strike Enna.
Weak spot vacated. Mind and body. Careful, the enemy's recovered.
Deputy Chief, Edna! She's coming!
How can you? You haven't been beyond for so long.
Because you're not her.
This world is mine. Here, I can fail countless times, but you can afford a single mistake.
My right hand.
Miyabi?
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements. You've always looked after me, after all of us. You're the only one in this world who can capture it.
Thank you, Chief.
Impossible.
Checkmate.
How'd you manage to dodge? Really? And you're going out with me?
You can go alone.
We're back! Nagi, you did it!
I can finally clock out.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back to being human.
Nagi,
Your hands are sweaty, so...
You're finally awake, Nagi! I was so scared! They said your mind used a force that exceeded your physical limits in there! And I thought it might cause your body to go haywire!
I see. I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on.
I told you the Deputy Chief would be all right. How do you feel? Sore all over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a day off.
I'm glad you're safe and sound too, Asaba. However, I think you're cuter in your bamboo form.
Deputy Chief! First you slap me physically and now you hit me with words? That's just cruel.
Thanks to you, we're back in the real world, Yanagi. Your strategy worked. Once you're back on your feet, will you help me draft?
Now's really not the time for this, Chief. And what's with the will all of a sudden?
In large families like the Hoshimi family, such things must be sorted early.
Oh, though I'm totally overjoyed to witness this reunion, I'm afraid I have to interrupt. Just to be on the safe side, we need to give everyone a quick medical checkup.
So, the virus was implanted in us by the enemy through that badge?
Virus isn't exactly accurate. It's a set of identification codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't actively emit signals. Their sole purpose is to be detected during a full body scan when the wearer logs into the VR train. But when read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing the attacker to hack into the system. Or at least, that's what the tech staff report.
But, Deputy Chief, how did you know the badge contained this?
Looking back, the only distinction between my actions and everyone else was I didn't interact with any fans before the mission started. To ensure all the citizens who trust Han feel at ease, the higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as possible. It's only natural everyone wears the gifts sent by the fans.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful. Oh no, I can't remember who gave it to me. If I could, we could try—
Don't worry. I've already asked reliable colleagues.
Could it be an insider with—
I did have my doubts. But then I thought if an insider wanted to tamper with it, there are plenty of ways more subtle than the most suspicious person, naturally, is the one who has the strongest reason to target—
Oh, Section—
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm—
No face. We're just one step away from taking down their leader. If they were going to make a desperate move, now would be the time.
Nullface once hacked into the HIA system and potentially gained access to internal intelligence. Furthermore, conducting electronic warfare through hacker groups has always been Nullface's specialty.
Hacker groups. So in other words, the remnants of Nullface, who normally operate independently.
This is their last stand. To efficiently organize their attack against us, they likely aren't too spread out, making it the perfect opportunity to capture them.
Huh, they can't beat us in the real Hollows, so they cheat in the game world? These guys are the worst. So, when are we gonna go after—
Rather conveniently, the intelligence from our partner department has just arrived. How about we take them down today?
わたわた。
Come on!
Roger. Resistance is futile. Mind and body.
Let's fire it up! Banana. Bernie's ready. Waste of time. Keep your eyes open. A perfect. That's a heater. Distance here.
Come on!
More fire.
Roger.
Surrender.
Press the attack.
Backup's here! My turn!
Mind and body. Waste of time.
Anna.
Secure the perimeter. Resistance is futile.
Seth in position. I'll bring you to justice myself.
Such provocations don't go unanswered.
That's a hero! 왔다.
Secure the perimeter. Watch your six. Waste of time. It's pointless to resist. Such provocations don't go unanswered. In pursuit. Supporting. Resistance is futile. Press the attack. Surrender. Enemies of Section 6 shall pay. A perfect...
You may remain silent.
Drink flowing, clear flowing.
find your weakness.
Let's fire it!
Touch me.
Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders. You have my complete support.
Hold again. You can snap. Waking round them up. Hands up! Waving it all out! You can hold again. You're under arrest. Let's test your mettle.